And like, despite the volume of kills, they're just like, a lot of them aren't that great. There are some good bits though, and the acting is fine, the score is fine, it's shot well.
Mine was really dark.
Yeah.
You had to watch it on Daily Motion.
Well, Mondo Macabro put out a really nice DVD. That's if you're unfamiliar with that company, they mostly do like South American and like Eastern and Middle Eastern releases. They do a lot of Bollywood horror and stuff like that. But they do the occasional other thing as well. But they're all top quality releases. I have a lot of stuff by them, A la Carta and Satanical Pandemonium, Scylla, Daughters of Eve. Lots of good titles on that label.
Yeah, this movie was really hard for Ken and I to find a way to watch, but we ended up at least getting it.
Yeah, I have an old VHS of it too, but it's like, it's not uncut, or it's not cut. I mean, no, it's not uncut. It's cut.
All right, that's another visual gag that doesn't work.
Nobody would have. God damn it!
He shook his head like a black lady. All right, go ahead.
That's not.
Oh, no,
you
didn't. Oh, no, you didn't.
I did something like someone having a seizure.
Oh, okay. Or a wee wobble.
You fuck ass.
Sorry.
Fuck ass.
I didn't know you're sensitive about that.
Don't you misinterpret
I found
your head moves.
While we were talking about it, I did find some trivia that would
probably...
Stop, man. That's too loud.
But some trivia that might explain why, like, the switch on Final
Look
Girls.
At that,
apparently,
those red lines.
Apparently, the film took almost 2 years to complete after the original director Edmund Purdom quit the job, and then Derek Ford took over, but then was fired after 2 days, and the distributors then hired Ray Self to complete the direction. So, yeah, like, there's, like, 3 different directors that made this movie, basically. So that would kind of explain, like, the kind of subtle change in, like, the way it worked, I guess.
Yeah, no wonder it shifts.
Oh, yeah, and they had to... Alan Birkinshaw had to rewrite parts of the script, including the original ending and the London dungeon sequence.
Goddamn Jew.
Birkinshaw! What?
Is that a Jewish name?
Here we go again with the Jew.
Jesus.
No, I mean, they just run everything.
Score time!
Alright.
So, I don't know, it's good and it's fun, but it's not great, and like, it's not one that I feel like I need to watch every year.
No.
You're not lacking for Christmas themed films to watch throughout December or January if you want to continue on with it. And this one, it's one that I pull out every 2 or 3 years or so. I give it a 7. It's a 7.
I give it a 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm actually between both of you guys because I have mine written down. I got a 6.5. I was like, it was decent, like I said, decent slasher. Nothing special, but
yeah, it's fairly average in in most ways, but it's not bad. It's certainly not bad.
I would rather watch the sex tape that I filmed earlier than this again.
There is one part.
I plan on doing
sex tape.
There is one part I forgot to mention though.
We gotta review that.
No.
Well, I love that scene where you like almost fell off the bed and.
Where I was like don't fucking move or I'm gonna come.
Good lord.
That happened. But whatever. Spoiler.
Yeah, you spoiled her alright.
But yeah, there was one scene I forgot to mention earlier that it was like a forehead slap. It's the final girl when she's in that locked room and she fights off the killer and tries to escape the room. She looks back at him and goes, "Where's the key?" It's like, why would the killer give you the fucking key? You just fucking hit him in the goddamn head.
I don't know.
It made me like literally do the whole right in my forehead. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what?
Well, anything that makes you hit yourself is good in my book.
Did it go up another half point?
Yeah, maybe it's 7.25 now.
Def Comedy Slam. All right. That's it for that then, right?
Yeah.
We're on a time constraint, so. And on to our next film.
Täällä Rauno. Rauno from Finland.
Who the fuck is this? What do you want?
We have Santa Claus. Selitä sille, että meillä on täällä pukki myytävänä.
Our next film is called Rare Exports, Christmas Tale, 2010.
Directed by some fucking Norwegian or Danish or I don't know, whatever. What is it? It's Denmark or
I don't know. You're just fucking grasping for
Holland?
I don't know.
It's one of those places.
Yeah, I was just like, this is where Troll Hunter was filmed because it has the mountains and the snow. So I was like,
Oh, well, that's Finland.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. I guess there's only like 2 mountains out that way, so.
The director is Jalmari Helander.
Yeah, Highlander.
Very pivotal.
He was also the writer as
that
well.
we say the director.
Yeah, we
Is
always
it?
do.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't on.
When have we not?
I don't know. Maybe we have.
We always do.
I don't really care though.
I think even on the stupid ones that Mike picked at random, we did.
No way. Oh well, we had the director.
Yeah, because you had the director on that one time.
No, it is the actor. That's what it was. We couldn't get. The
the
director.
actor. That's right.
Yeah. Episode 1, if you want to check it out, he showed up and he was kind of a douche. This movie is pretty much excavating.
It's like The Thing.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, not even fucking.
No,
close.
it's.
I mean, there's that part of.
Yeah, it's basically a bunch of
Digging
American
up.
excavators.
There's no backstory on the main old guy.
Why he's
doing that, and like, how did he know? Like,
how did he know where Santa was?
yeah, I don't know. There was.
I don't know.
And I don't
It
even think
doesn't
he
matter.
knew where Santa was. I think he just knew something was there because after he realized it was Santa, he gave
like
out
in
that
Raiders
rule
of the-
sheet of like how to be nice.
It's like
no swearing,
there are a
no
lot of
smoking.
Raiders of the Lost Ark references in this movie, and this is just one of them. They're just looking for the Ark, like they're like the Nazis poking around in the desert looking for the Ark.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they stumble across Santa, there's that little like he ends up handing out that rule sheet where it says no more
Yeah, no
swearing,
more swearing.
no smoking, and stuff like that.
Wash behind the ears.
Yeah, wash behind the ears.
Now this is a funny little fucking movie. I get a kick out of it big time.
The things you'll see in this movie is a little kid running around in his underwear is very Victor Salva like, especially the pan up from his legs. Did you notice that? How creepy that is?
Did
I
you
get it.
just reference Victor Salva on our podcast?
Yeah, because Clown House.
Oh god.
He molested that kid that was running around in his underwear.
Everybody knows.
Mike doesn't know. Do you know about that?
Yes.
Can we just pretend like he
guarantee-
knows so that we don't have to go through
I
it?
guarantee if you ask Mike, he won't know. To explain it, he'll
The
just.
Jeepers Creepers guy diddled some kid on an old movie that he did.
And then the kid was running around in his underwear, like pretty much most of the film. And then come to find out, he was fucking that kid or whatever. But whatever.
I don't think that there's any kind of goddamn connection to that.
Well, why? I get kids running around in their underwear. That's fine. But when it pans up, like like from his feet all the way up in his underwear,
I don't know.
That was
man.
creepy to me.
I didn't think anything
that was
of
the
that.
scariest part of the movie. It's disgusting.
It's a
What?
pretty
Don't do that.
standard establishing shot.
No, yeah, with like hot chicks, not fucking kids in their
Or
underwear.
like cowboys and westerns, or like gunslinging heroes, which Pure Tory is a representation of. Why he's always carrying around his BB gun and stuff. He's like, he's like the gunslinging fucking hero.
I don't know.
Yeah, I say, but the only part
I'm
I bring
surprised you
up,
didn't find that creepy. 'cause
the
I
only
did.
part I thought about with him running around in his underwear is I'm going, that's got to be fucking cold.
Well,
No
yeah,
way, dude. Look, I'm wearing shorts. I wear shorts all winter. The
Yeah,
only
but you're
coat
one of
I
those
wear-
crazy
You're in
bastards
the-
that do that.
The only
Yeah,
coat
but-
I wear is a hoodie.
you went from your vehicle to my house. Get in your underwear right now. Let me pan up.
This is
Let me
getting
pan
weird.
up from your feet up to your head and see how creepy that is if you're in your underwear. That's my point. I don't want to do that, but if you want me, I will. For the podcast.
So there's all the elves where they're running around naked.
Yeah.
You'll see a bunch of naked.
Yeah, at
Lots
the
of
end,
naked
there's
dogs.
a fucking bunch of old naked guys around a kid. Like that furthers my point. Is like that director that you said, like, I'm gonna edit that out. He doesn't. He's probably a molester. He's the
Oh,
Salva
dear.
of Finland or whatever.
Oh boy, don't sue us. God, now we've got the fucking Berenstein Bears after us. And
Oh my god.
This guy is.
Ken's gonna lose his laptop
This
and
guy's
mixer
not
board,
gonna
so
hear
everybody's
this.
gonna sue us.
Maybe he had great intent by showing that kid's full body panned up from when he's in underwear, and then
I think
like
you're focusing too much.
and then
Ken.
putting a bunch of old
dead
guys-
reindeer. There are lots of dead reindeer.
433 dead reindeer to be exact. Yeah,
You wrote it. You
I wrote down the number.
okay?
Ken's, I think, give it up.
This isn't even John Waters creepy. This is Salva creepy. It really is. I guarantee in the next few years you're gonna find out that kid's on Oprah, fucking or whatever,
Fucking an animal.
and he got molested,
on
diddled
good.
by this director. All right. Anyways, other things you'll see in this film are Scott.
What? You'll see me.
I didn't take any notes.
Lots of dead reindeer.
Yep,
Dead
433 dead reindeer
A pitfall trap.
with a naked, breathing old man in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's an elf.
That's another thing. Shout out to the director, not the kid fucking thing that he's probably doing, but the director for giving the guy from Unforgiven Metallica video a job.
That's not. Nah, he doesn't look like that guy.
Yeah, he's got the same physique. I think it's the same guy.
Oh, he looks like I forget what. God, who plays the character in Life of Brian? It's God damn it.
Eric Idle?
No, it's the really dark-haired one. The one that always does this voice.
I don't know his name.
Is it Graham? Is it Garrett? Is it Terry? It's not Terry Jones. It's I don't know what. It reminds me of that guy's long bearded mute character from
Monty Python.
from Life of Brian.
Yeah.
When he runs into him in the desert and stomps on his foot because he's all naked and long bearded.
I don't know that guy's name, but I think it's the Unforgiven guy. Do you think that Unforgiven guy's dead by now?
Oh yeah, that guy's been dead for 2 decades at least.
Do you know? You were a big Metallica fan. Would you know if that guy?
That guy's dead.
What's his
He's
name?
almost certainly dead. I don't know what that guy's name is.
Seems like you.
He was in some stuff too. So like
Really?
a movie or like an episode of a TV show or something.
Okay.
Another thing you'll see, though, is a bunch of radiators and potato sacks stolen, which I thought that scene was hilarious when he's, like, telling the cops, he's like, come check this out. He's like, they've gotten into my potatoes. What, they stole your potatoes? No, just the sacks. And it just
like
piles of
thousands
potatoes everywhere.
Potatoes, yeah.
Like, I had a good chuckle at that, because there's just, like, some weird, subtle humor.
I didn't laugh.
Well, I don't know. This movie's clever in the way that it makes you think that first elf is Santa Claus for a long time, and then you find out Santa Claus is this giant fucking horned demon thing. Yeah, it's big. It's Krampus Claus.
Well, any Christmas horror movie from the last 5 years is revolving around Krampus.
Well, bitch, this one's 6 years old.
Okay, 6 years. It's Krampus.
Well, this was like the first one to do that.
You think so?
I think
There might be a
I
Krampus
can
before
think
that.
of.
Well, just do your research next time you show up for the podcast.
Says the guy who didn't take any notes.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember Krampus fever hitting until like
Krampus
2
fever.
or 3 years. No, seriously, it's like a mini fucking
yeah.
Celebration now.
Pretty soon you're gonna look at there's gonna be like a Krampus like style Walking Dead show.
Well, there are already like direct-to-video Krampus knockoff movies with sequels, and
but like how
one of the movies that we're going to be reviewing tonight has a Krampus.
Yeah, it's a newer movie. Yeah,
You're a new movie.
I wish I was a new movie. I feel like a 38-year-old movie.
One that hasn't aged well. And
It doesn't have the definitive ending.
We had
We've only had like 3 beers apiece.
No.
Have you been drinking all day?
Yeah, I was out here drinking when I was watching.
Oh.
Don't judge my drunkenness. I'm not drunk.
usually when he says he's not drunk is when he's pretty drunk. No.
No. You'll know when I'm really drunk.
But another thing that you'll see is that this old man, like
He played
elf,
two.
tends to
He
get
played Knick-Knack with my poo. Wait, what?
What are you?
He said this old man. So
Oh Jesus!
Oh God!
Good Lord, Randy.
fuck you. Go on.
He's
But,
got the jokes. He's on fire.
He has
That's what he says when I fucking say a stupid joke. Have some of your medicine.
I just did.
But yeah, this old man tends
Rude.
to like the Santa Claus trope.